Hey, welcome to JT's linking detail sheets. I think JT's timer started. JT asked a couple questions first of all, and uh, anyway, I'm going to just deal with this to JT as quick as I can. Um, you asked a question about when I hit the M. When I say M, I'm selecting everything but the walls. That's not true. When I select M, I'm selecting my dimensions. That's all I'm doing, selecting my dimension. M select. It's a short key. It's kind of like if Control 1, that's how I do doors. If I do Control 1, I do a group select, I'm selecting all my doors, and all my doors are gone now. Control Z. I have a hotkey for Windows, Alt 1. If I hit Alt 1, I think I did it, Alt 1, I do a group select. I've selected all my windows, and I can delete those. That's all that's happening when I do that. So when I say M, I'm actually just selecting my dimensions. Shift A, oh, well, whatever. Yeah. There's all my dimensions. And I have 4 different hotkeys for dimensions. I think O will even work. Watch this. I hit O and I group select and all my dimensions are gone. Yeah. Yeah. Hotkeys. You got to really learn to use hotkeys if you don't use them already. They're wonderful. I have my O key is, the continuous. I never thought I'd love this dimension, but I use it all the time. I just love this thing. Someone requests it, and I thought that's silly. What do they need that for? But here it is, right here. Oh, that's how when I do measurements, field measurements. I start at one corner. I just go straight around the house, and so each. I don't know why I didn't locate all the openings, but anyway, who cares? And this is a string of dimensions. It's progression, so it's from here to here is a certain distance. From here to here is a different distance. So it's a run. You understand what I'm getting at. So that's that. I got a P key for the tape measure tool. I got a M key for what is just one continuous dimension, or the N key is a bunch of picks up all the dimensions. And so if I hit any one of those keys, which is what I'm always doing, I'm just deleting all my dimensions. So I think I answered that question. Your next question was in regards to details and how I do the details. If I go to sheet number 8, I think, or 9 or 10, I have my details right here. Details. I'm not sure let's see, details. Tools, layout. How many different files do I have with this layout? How many different plan files do I have with this layout? I've got, well, typically I don't have this many, but I've got a bunch of different options. Option H, Option G. I always have a demo plan. So really on all my plans, I have 3 files associated with my layout. Let me say that again. I have 3 files associated with my layout, typically. One is the proposed plan. One is the demo plan, which came from the as-built, whatever you want to call it, and the other one is my details. I think you were specifically asking about my details, which is right here. And what is my detail? It's just a plan file. And this plan file right here is, how many floors is it? It's, I don't know, it's 0. How many levels? Level 0. That's where I put all my foundation details. And so that is what that represents what was sent to layout. So if I ever want to detail that's 9 point to point. I got that detail there, and I'm going to put I'm going to take this detail 9 point to point. Put this detail right there. So now if I go back to layout, you'll see that I have these 3 details in there. Layout. Bump. Well, I thought you would. Oh, but look at the foundation plan. There, you're going to see it on the. Yeah, there it is. See, 1, 2, and 3, and that's all it is. My detail sheet's essentially just a plan file, and there's no 3D in it. And I think I've showed you guys this before. If I do an H, is there any 3D in this thing? No, because it's all CAD. Well, there is some 3D. Watch this, H3D. There's a drain in here. Somehow I got a drain. There it is. I got a drain. But somehow I ended up putting a drain in this thing. I've just left it in there. But this isn't a 3D plan. It's just where all my CAD details, so it's mostly CAD stuff. 0, 1, that's level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 2 is my floor details. If I want that, if I have a 2-story, I put all my floor details here. And this stuff is already sent to layout, and that's part of the SAM. And I'm going to get into that in a second, but I think I'm really just trying to answer your question. Stay focused. Stay focused. And So typically sheets level 0, 1, and 2 are where my details are. These are just old details I did probably a couple of years ago, and I've just, since I use the SAM, these things are sort of left over, and I just, one day they're all going to be gone. I don't know. Just, and these are more old details, and I've refined them. I mean, you refine these things over time, and that's what's so beautiful about the SAM is you don't have to go back to your template and refine it. It's just it's a slow progression of refining your. God, man, I should have a bunch of junky details. I'm just getting rid of those things. And these are my stair details, and I probably leave these in here because it's sort of a starting point. And that's the attic. So this is actually, what, a 7-story house with an attic. And it's just a way of organizing my details. And so I think you're asking about how to link these details. If I go back to my layout, well, you know how to link things. I mean, this is, oh, God, I just forgot. Oh, no. This, when I first started using this program, I used to select every one of these layout boxes and link it to the file I wanted. Well, now it's so easy. Well, I finally figured it out. You just go to Layout and go to Layout Files, and now you can change. It's just the details for the pins project. But I could select another project that has details, and it might be a little bit different. But you just go and select. This is the easiest way to show. I'm not. It's not very clear on that, but I'm going to show you how to do it on say 4. Now you see that this is a 1-story house, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link my layout right here. I'm going to link it to a totally different plan. A totally different plan. This is a 1-story house. Watch this. Tools, layout files. Go to the pins. Shit. That's all confusing to me. I would have picked something complicated, huh? This is a junk plan. This is where my junk plans are. Junk, layout, cruise. The cruise plan. That's what I'll do. I'll select the cruise. Okay. And I'm going to change this. I'm going to totally change it up. Give me a second. I'm going to do it. Go to my desktop. And I have a folder on my desktop called junk. And these are just a bunch of things that I don't care what I do with them. They're just junk stuff. Cruise. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if you know what I did, but you'll see in a second. Let me just. Oh, well, I don't care. It's tools. Now, what files are associated with this layout? Let's see. Pins demo, I get that. Pins detail, I get that. Oh, and this should be cruise. Is this cruise? I guess I thought it was cruise. Yeah, I think it is. Don't you hate it when they make a liar out of you? Let me see. Yeah, I think this is a 2-story house right here. That's the 2-story. I think I changed all the files, and I'm not going to get into the explanation of why this is not quite right. I wish I could. Oh, that's my demo plan. No wonder. It's my demo plan. Yeah, here it is right here. This is now a 2-story. A second ago, it was a 1-story. I'm just telling you it was. And this is a 2-story again. So I changed all the things that were associated with this particular plan, which was the pins. It was a pins. The client's name was Pins, and it was a 1-story. Now it's a bunch of 2-stories. Watch, if I open this up and I go H, you're going to see it's a 2-story. So, here we go. Sorry. 2-story right here. Yeah, see, there's the 2-story. Yeah, you can see I've been piddling around with it. Anyway, this is the 2-story. I changed. So I think you were asking about how to link details to the layout sheet. Well, I really don't link. Watch the. I don't know. I hopefully I answered the question. So you really had 2 questions. One was the M. I'm selecting everything but the walls. That's not true. When I do a Shift A. Yes. When I do a Shift A, I'm getting all my dimensions. M is just simply a hotkey to select all my dimensions and delete them. I'm just deleting dimensions. That's all I'm doing. It's kind of like if you want to select upper cabinets, hit the upper cabinet button and do a group select, and now you just selected all the upper cabinets, and you can delete those. Or you can go to base cabinet and click the base cabinet, and now do a group select. Now you've just selected only the base cabinets. Now, if you want to select all the cabinets in the whole world, Go to full height. That will give you full height, base cabinets, and upper cabinets. I think you understand that. Suppose I wanted to just select all my furniture. I don't think I could. I think I'd have to turn off all my layers except my furniture layers and then group select it. Timers up. Oh, gosh. I might do one more. If I want to select all my walls, watch this. I have a short key for walls. Shift R is a short key for walls, a hot key for walls. Now I bet I select all my walls. And I bet all my furniture's left there. And my cabinets are probably left there. Yeah, there it is. All the walls are gone. Control Z. You understand that. Yeah. So anyway, this is the end of part 1. I'm going to do part 2. I'm going to try something real quick. Part 2, just for the fun of it.